Oh man, I hate talking to a camera. Hello, my name is Viết. I'm from 11B2, and today I want to talk about a topic that is very interesting and very sensitive in the current situation of the world. The topic is friendships. I read through the articles and I understand a lot of things. There are three questions that lying in the article, and I want to answer all of those. So the first question is, do you agree on with the finding of the Pew study? 100% agree, because you already know the growth of social media. Social media will spoil everything that you trying to keep yourself inside of you. It will tell you the most darkest things in your life. What do you do? What have you done? And basically, the growth of social medias, and also teenagers, they are getting to they are getting to live in like a adult's life. There are a lot of negative words from the others, like family. Basically, when you try to ask them for helps, or maybe trying to tell them to give us some of the motivation, but they won't. So that's why I am 100% agree with the study. The second question is, what other things do you consider a major problem in teens' life? Well, the first thing is money. Well, basically, money is very sensitive things to say. Um, Teens have to earn money at a very young age, and they have to use all their brains muscle to generate a small amount of money so they can keep themselves alive. The second thing that I want to say is romantic relationship. Yes, this is a very sensitive thing to say. Teenagers at the very young age, they grown up, and they will go to a phase that called green lights. Green light, basically, they want to have someone with the opposite gender to talk, or maybe to get in a simple kind of romantic relationship. That's all. But when they're such a young age, people don't know how to act things right, and most of the romantic relationship in their teens life will actually go to a downfall. That's why there's a lot of depressions. Well, I think half of the time depression is came from romantic stuff. Actually, I got a headache from it. Um, the third one is family. Also, family is also a very sensitive thing to talk. Um, Teenagers, they will have a lot of troubles. Like they have to study, they have to work, blah blah blah, and sometimes their family doesn't support them. That's why teenagers will be very worried if they do something bad and their family found them out. The last thing is the purpose of living. Yes, the purpose of living. Why do I include this? Teenagers right now, some of them don't have their purpose of living. They just go study, go home, eat, sleep, and then next day go study again, like get a job, or get a girlfriend, get a life. And some of them, they don't have a purpose of living. That is a very big problems in the teen's life. Lastly, what are some of the things a person could do to combat feelings of anxiety or depression? Now, some people, they won't notice the person which have anxiety or depressions. This is very sensitive things to say, so I'm gonna say it out right now. If you see someone with, you know, they don't have a purpose of living, they keep, like they don't talk to anybody. They are very, like they tuck themselves together into small corners, and they don't talk with anybody. Well, you're gonna check them out. You're gonna support them, talk to them. Second thing is that you have to understand their feelings. Some of anxiety people or depression people, they sometimes they cry themselves alone, and when you talk to them, you have to understand what they are going through. And the next up is don't say I'm way worse than you. Yes, that's right. When you're talking to a depressed person, don't say like, oh, you have depression, you feel sad, well, I'm way worse than you. No, that is a very bad idea. That's actually a deadly idea. The depressed person, they will think, oh, well, maybe he or have a way worse day than me. I don't need their support or anything like that. And depressed people will just keep continuing on living their depressed life. And that's it. That's all the questions that are put on the article. I think this topic right here is very interesting, so I can, like research, or I want to talk like in front of everybody, because you already know depression is very, very interesting topic. So if I got a chance to, get into the stage, maybe I could ask the examiner to let me choose this topic again, because it's very long topic and very interesting topics. I guess that's it. That's the odd question from the article. Yeah. Thank you so much for listening.